So you've got the job of being one of the judges this evening.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about how that process works.
Well, it's my first time that I've been asked to do this. I know Catherine Lynn Scott of London Flair, because she wonderfully did the publicity for a film I was involved in a few years ago, and she did a great job. So we became friends, and she's been trying to get me involved for quite a while now, but I haven't been able to because of commitment or wherever you are in the world. No, I can't make it because I'm in wherever. But I was really happy to be able to make this, and I took it really seriously. I felt there was quite a responsibility. I'm in the business myself. I'm an actor. I know what it's like to put your work into the world and have it like chewed over, and so I was really humbled to be asked, and I was really impressed by all three films that I saw. You know, obviously it's an individual thing, and you have your individual reactions and reasons for liking maybe something a little bit more. But I let them sink in. I watched them all a few times, and I did find that I had a favorite. But I was impressed by all of them, by the performances, the commitment of everyone involved on screen, and obviously, you know, the writing and behind the camera as well.
I think you were right in saying that, because the thing, it's so hard to make a film, and particularly in the UK, where there is absolutely, most of the time, it's not even a low budget, it's no budget.
Yeah.
And so you know that these people that are making the film is because they really have a passion and a commitment, and you owe it to them to do the right thing.
It's the difference with our job and people's jobs where their vocational and creative may be, not necessarily, but I think when you do a job that you love it, of course you want to be paid for it. Everyone needs to live. But you want to develop your craft, your skill, and so sometimes you'll do something for very little money if you believe in the project. So, you know, you have to respect that. I think that people, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. They want to make the best piece of work they can, and you can see that on screen. You can see it for sure.
Would you as well advise other kind of, you know, upcoming filmmakers and actors coming out of, you know, colleges to actually get making films?
If you've got the impulse, yeah. I mean, the great thing is now, of course, we have these things. So with these things, you can make movies, you can edit. In the old days, you'd have a video camera, you have film camera, Super 8, whatever, you know, which are beautiful, but the process was a lot more technically difficult, and it's more expensive. And here you can shoot, you can make something look good, you can edit. I know the purists will be going, it's nothing like, and I agree, but I love the democracy of it now, the facility that anyone has. If they have you can shoot. It's been proven. You can shoot a movie on an iPhone, or
Tangerine,
an iPhone, but a smartphone of some kind. Yeah, Tangerine. So if you've got the impulse, I mean, I'm beginning to have the impulse that I want to make something. I haven't up till now. I've been really happy being an actor. People keep saying, I don't want to write, do you want to direct? And it's like, well, maybe, but I really like my job, and it's what I feel most comfortable doing in a professional sense. But, you know, often I think, yeah, I can imagine now writing a story, I see things in shots. I see how to tell a story without words, because that's the essence of film. It's a visual medium. And if you can tell a story and build an emotion and tell a story in a short film scenario with maybe a few words, I mean, that would be my challenge to myself.
The beauty of watching an actor perform isn't what they say, it's what they don't say. It's the inner life, the emotion, you know, what's going on behind the eyes. Yeah. That's what makes a really interesting.
You know, we were in New York for New Year, my girlfriend and I, and my colleague Tom Cullen in the show I'm in, his girlfriend Tatiana Masanli is in Network with Bryan Cranston. So they arranged tickets for us, and I mean, we paid. They were bloody expensive, but they're like gold. So they were very kind to sort out tickets for us, and we met afterwards. And you know, that performance, her, undoubtedly, but it's Cranston's show, and I mean, he does things in that show. There's a whole middle section where I don't think he talks for 4 or 5 minutes, where he's going through an existential. He can't find his thoughts, and I'm telling you, he's in tears. The people on stage are in tears, and you're transfixed, and not a word is said, and that's beauty.
The art is the artist at work, is it? The craft.
Yeah, such a craftsman.
And do you think as well, just kind of finally, because you'll want to go off and enjoy your evening now, have that champagne reception. Do you think as well, because there are platforms now such as Netflix and Amazon and Hulu, that there are these platforms now where independent films can actually be seen by an audience too. It's encouraging.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's one of the deals you make with the big juggernauts, and it's a good thing. You have these megaliths, and they're worrying because they take over everything. But equally, they do give a platform to new work, and they've got unlimited funds when they want to put it in a direction. So there is that. But I'm a big believer in people. All the great directors, Spielberg, whoever, they'll say, you want to make a film? Well, make it then. Go out and make it then. Write your storyboard, shoot it on your phone now, do it. And now, as I was saying, it's more possible than ever. So it's really exciting, and I'm loving the experience.